Hey, you two, how's it going? Well, you know how it's going? I had me a rude awakening, like it says in the title. And yeah, not the first one, that's for sure. But in this case, it is one of those things where, well, I've been focusing a lot lately on to try to the quit smoking thing, to try to actually get some serious progress on that. And I have had some times where I've actually gone 2 and 3 days at a time, several different times, without, while maintaining smoke free the whole time. And the problem is that progress has come at a price. That progress has cost me a lot. Specifically, on the morning of the 17th of this month, just a few days ago, I weighed in at 320, which is the highest weight I have had in probably 7 years or more. Unacceptable. I know how it happened. I figured, okay, if it'll keep me from smoking, if it'll give me longer periods of non-smoke, of smoke-free, then I will just go ahead and let myself have snacks, chips, cookies, whatever, It cost. Right away, before anybody does so, I'm going to say, please don't write in suggestions about uh, having nuts or celery or carrots and things like that that are hard, crunchy, and actually painful to even try to eat. I like those things. I love those things. You know what I wouldn't give for be able to sit here with a pound of sunflower seeds. Not all in one day, mind you, please. But I'd love to be able to just sit back and enjoy some sunflower seeds. I can't because it hurts. My teeth are gone to crap and I can't eat things like that anymore. So, yeah. And I realize that there may be some lameness to that excuse, but you know something? I don't care. I really don't. uh, so today I did something that I haven't done in at least 7 or 8 months, and that is I went out and got myself a carton. And the reason for that is this weight is major critical. I will not allow that to continue. And so I'm going sort of what I consider to be semi-hardcore. And that is I am tracking the number of carbohydrates and calories that I consume each day. And for each time I eat something, I make a record of it in my little spreadsheet thing here. And like for example, on the morning of the 17th, whatever the heck date it was, the 17th, I weighed in at 320. Well, the day before, I had eaten 2,790 calories. No wonder, huh? Yeah. And that was 229 and a half carbs. The next day, on the 18th, I had 1,860 calories, which is actually in an acceptable range. That's fine. And the carbs was at 205, which is about 50 or 60 too high. About 7, actually closer to 80 too high. But yeah. And then today, yesterday's weigh-in was also 317, which is a little better, but still. Today, this morning's weigh-in was 312. Better, but still way too high by a million pounds. And the carbohydrates for the day before that was 164. and the calories for yesterday was 1,342. Now what I'm recording here is the calories and carbs for the day before and the weigh-in value for this day in the morning, and my morning blood sugar reading, which is finally down to 153 this morning. So that's only got about 40 or so to get to within the actual normal range. Yeah, and so this is what I'm going to be doing, and focusing on low carbs, low calories, and at the same time trying to keep them affordable. Like, for example, I've got something right now that I've been having since I started doing this again that I actually like a lot. You get these, I think it's about a 5 or 6 ounce bag of shredded lettuce, and I take a half a bag of that, dump it into a bowl. On top of that, open up a 5.5 ounce can of tuna in water and drop that into there, including the water. And it is tuna in water because tuna don't live in vegetable oil. That's obscene. Anyway, after that, you open up a can of diced tomatoes, and about a half a can of diced tomatoes put in there over the top of all that. Put that in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. Take it out, salt it a little bit, give it a good stir, and you've got a really nice tuna lettuce tomato soup, which is effectively what it turns into, and it's pretty good. And not only that, but one bowl made up as described comes out to, 135 calories and 8 carbs. So, yeah, I can eat a whole bunch of that 5 or 6 times a day, and that's great. Of course, the danger is I need to find something else that I like just as much, that is just as good in terms of numbers, because after about a week, I will probably get tired of this, and I love tuna. Yeah. But I had to do something. And however bass-backwards this might be, it's going to work on the weight. It's not going to do any good for the smoke, but it's going to do me some good for the weight. And I'm thinking I'm going to primarily focus on the weight until I can get down below 280. Give myself a little bit of room, because I start trying to go smoke-free, and I know that number's going to go up again. So I'm going to try to give myself a little bit of room to maneuver here. Let's see if it actually works. Okay. Eek! 8.5 minutes on the camera here. Time for me to shut up. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Mr. TinFoilChef.